Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my home. My name is Becky. I'm so excited that you're here today. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my little vintage home. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome home. I'm so glad to see you guys back again. Today is a very special video because we are doing a collaboration. I am going to be collabing with Emily from Gridiron and Grace, and we're going to be decorating our living rooms for fall. Now, before we get started on anything, I'm going to let Emily introduce herself.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily and my YouTube channel is called Gridiron and Grace. I love to share all things home, thrifting, decorating, hauls, shopping, all those kinds of things you will find on my channel. And some of my favorite videos to share are seasonal decorating videos. I'm so excited to be doing this collaboration with Becky today. We are going to be decorating some areas in our living room. So after you get done watching her video, I would love it if you would come over, check out Gridiron and Grace, and let me know that Becky sent you. Have a blessed day, friends.
Don't you just love her? I can't wait to get deeper into her channel and watch some old videos. I just actually met Emily and was introduced to her channel, so I am very anxious to go back. She seems right up my alley and exactly the type of YouTuber that I would like to subscribe to. As a YouTube watcher, I do actually prefer to watch smaller channels like Emily and myself. I get more inspiration, I think, out of someone that I can relate more to and feel on the same level as them. So the whole point of us doing this collaboration is to help each other's channel grow, to show each other support. We're introducing our viewers to each other. So if you will, take a minute, go check out Emily's channel, give her some love, show her the same love that you show me every week that I just cannot even tell you how much I appreciate, and give her a thumbs up or like, a subscribe, all the things, push all the buttons, do all the things that you do and help her channel to grow. And if you're coming over from Emily's channel, welcome. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for checking out my channel. I do so appreciate it. But I have talked enough right now. We'll talk a little more later. Let's get started on decorating this living room. So we're going to get started decorating this living room. I've got everything pulled out that I need to work with. It's kind of an organized chaos type of thing here because I know where everything is. These are all of my pumpkins, and then I've got all of my stems separated on how I want them. I've got a few little tchotchkes, little wooden block signs, but not a lot. I probably won't be using those this year. And then just some more things over here. I am going to put up a tree, I think. So some of this is going into that tree, and then a lot of it is going up on my mantle. This is just all that I have to work with. We're going to start up here with the mantle. I'm going to take down all of my everyday decor. I have to very carefully move all of my swung glass vases and my genie lamps from here. But we're going to keep this greenery up here. And I have a fall picture. It's a original hand-painted piece that I'm going to put up there to replace these. And then just a few little things stuck around the living room. This is going to be where my tree is going to go, as long as I don't change my mind. And then we'll have a couple things over here as well. So let's get started because I have wasted so much time today. I've been trying to simultaneously film like 5 videos all today, and it's just not happening. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna put it to music and just talk to you with a voiceover. I would be lying to you guys if I told you that it did not break my heart just a little bit to be taking down my beautiful swung glass vases from this mantle. I also have some genie glass bottles that I've collected as well. I proudly display them up on this mantle. I love looking at them. They bring me so much joy, but it is a sacrifice that I'm willing to make because we are entering into the burr months, which means around here, it's hardcore heavy decorating from here on out. This mantle gets changed up for every season, and I go big. Because my house is so small and it is an open concept house, this mantle, the wall that this mantle is sitting on is the center of my living room. When we are sitting watching TV, this is what we're looking at. I always try to make it fun to look at, the center of attention, and something that will bring smiles to our faces. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Becky, this is not a mantle. This is a big shelf up on your wall. Well, I think it's a mantle. I pretend it's a mantle. So that's what it is. I wanted a fireplace. It just was not in the cards for us, so this was the compromise that we came up with, and it serves the purpose for me because all I really wanted was a big shelf to decorate. So that's what we have. Now what I'm doing is just layering all the stems. I have all of these little picks and stems that I've collected over the years. Since I do try to change it up just a little bit each year, I'm not quite doing the exact same thing as I did last year, but it is very similar. I added a little bit more color up there than I had last year. These pieces that I'm putting up now, and a majority of the pieces that I'm going to use, all came from the Dollar Tree. So if you go now, I'm pretty sure they still have a lot of these pieces still out and still available. Last year I covered that mantle with these particular pieces, and they were also from the Dollar Tree. I had a bunch left over. I didn't go quite as heavy as I did last year with them. They still make a great impact and they're a really beautiful piece, but I just wanted to change things up just a tad. This was my attempt to add more color up there. Again, I keep talking about last year. If you want to see that video, go watch it. It's on my little playlist. But I went a little more muted and darker last year. This year, I'm like, I want my color back. I want my orange back and red and all the things. So I am trying to add in a little more color up there, but still use the pieces from last year. That is a hand-painted piece of art that I found while out thrifting or antiquing. I can't remember which one, but I put that up there to be the centerpiece of my display. I always like to use an empty frame to add to my displays. I don't know why. I feel like it just adds height, it adds texture, it adds interest. I learned that from watching Liz with Traditions by the Season. She taught me how to decorate a mantle. Now let me tell you, she's the queen of decorating, especially for fall. She's got a great series out now. If you go watch her, if you don't watch her, you need to watch her. And Gridiron and Grace, watch her too. At this point, I could throw some pumpkins up there and I should be done, but of course I'm still adding. As long as I've got stems, I'm going to add them. Same thing with when I decorate a tree, which you will find out very shortly. If I've got something to stick in that tree, I'm going to stick it in there. It's never enough. It's never too full. There's always room for more. And then finally, we're going to add some pumpkins. I've just got all kinds of different colors and textures I'm going to add up there, and just kind of arrange them until my eyeballs like it, I guess is the best way to explain it. I don't know what kind of technique I use. I just kind of move it around until it looks nice. I guess we all do that. And you'll notice that I have already added some twinkle lights up there. I've got some fairy lights that are battery powered, and you'll see it all turned on in just a little while. And here's how it looks all put together. It looks complicated and it looks elaborate, but as you just saw, it was very, very easy to do. The only thing that I will suggest if you're going to do something like this, and I did not show you or talk about it or discuss it, was you need something kind of stable already on the shelf to kind of tuck things into. A good option is like during Christmas when you get the garland. The garland is a perfect thing to stick up there because your stems just stick right in it and they don't fall out. What I used was just some greenery, and I have it thumbtacked into my shelf. So it's stable on the shelf, and then it was also used as like an anchor. So when I was tucking in all of those stems, I was kind of weaving it into that greenery that I had secured. So should have mentioned that earlier, but that's kind of how you get it all to stay. Otherwise, something like that is going to come tumbling down because it does get pretty heavy. So now what we're doing, just pulling out our tree. This is a little tree. I paid $10 for it years ago. I love this tree. I love to decorate this tree. I'm kind of smiling because if you're coming over from Gridiron and Grace, I am notorious for trying to make a bow, and it's a hot mess. I like to think I can make a bow, but I cannot make a bow. They're always bad, but they fluff out fine, and I'm able to pretend like I can do it. What was I even saying? Oh, the tree. The tree was a $10 unlit tree. I've had it for years. I have the most fun decorating this tree. More fun than the big, beautiful, elaborate trees because it's small, it's simple. I can throw it together in like 20 minutes, and I always make the most beautiful trees with this cheap little twig. So you don't have to have an expensive tree to make a beautiful display, is what I'm trying to say. Now, those little acorns were in my fall haul. They really actually stood out pretty well in that dark tree. I was surprised, and they made a good impact. I'm so glad I picked those up because as I'm sitting here looking at the tree from the couch, you really can see those big acorns, and they just look so cute. And then these I've had for years. I just kind of, as through the years, I've bought a couple more and added to them. They're from Hobby Lobby. They truly add so much texture to your tree. Even though you don't see really the detail of what's in there, they just kind of blend in. They will add so much texture because of those pit berries that are sticking out of it. It's just kind of like a wiry type of stem. And they make a big difference, a big impact. And then I got those ornaments. Those are actually the only ornaments on this tree. I got those new this year. Those flocked ornaments are all the rage. TikTok made me do it, or YouTube influenced me into getting them. And so I had to at least get one little package of them. Now, these stems I got from Walmart a couple years ago. This is me adding the orange to my tree because I was sitting back and I was like, there's not enough orange in here. And this right here does it. This to me is the final ta-da, the chef's kiss, the cherry on top. I love these stems. They are messy as all get out. I did a lot of sweeping, but they really make a big difference on this tree. I had some extra pumpkins left over, so I just tucked them in there. And also, let me tell you, I put Christmas lights on this tree. I haven't lit it up just yet, but I'm going to in just a minute. And I wanted to try something. Last year there was this tree that was all the rage. It had like these twinkle lights inside of it was really expensive. It was an expensive tree. So what I did is I took my fairy lights and put them on twinkle mode and kind of loosely wrap them in the tree with the regular Christmas lights. And it kind of is very, very similar to that really expensive tree that went viral last year. It's just the slightest little twinkle. It's not going to give you David can't stand the twinkle lights really heavy because it I don't know what it does to him. It just messes with his eyes. But this is just the slightest little twinkle. So cute. And I thought that would give me the effect without having to spend a ton of money on a tree just because it's popular this year. I'm so sorry. That was a lot of talking. All right, so we're doing my coffee table now. My coffee table is a handmade piece, custom piece that my husband made. It's made out of live edge wood. Don't ask me what kind of wood because I don't know. But I already had this little centerpiece made because I was originally going to put it on my dining room table. It was in another video. And I just kept it together and moved it over here. So that's why you didn't see me putting that together. But it's real simple. You just lay some leaves down and throw some pumpkins on top and some twinkle lights. I love pulling these pillows out every fall because they match so much better than anything else in the house. They were a gift from Kim probably 2 years ago, I think. I've had them a while. I use them every fall. I really enjoy these pillows, Kim. They come in handy. Thank you so much. And then I just had that little throw pillow there, just switching them out. I had a couple different options that I wanted to try out, but I really honestly don't spend a lot of money, time, or effort on pillows. because when the girls come over and Tanner and we have a little get together, they all just end up piled up on the floor. they don't look at my pillows. Those pillows are just in their way. So, you know, it's just a little something. It's just for me. Nobody else cares. And then we've got this cute little section over here. It's just a display shelf that I have. You may notice that I do have quite an extensive collection of amber glass. That is just one of the things that I collect. One of the many things that I collect. Amber glass is the only color that I really get a lot of. I do have a couple other colors of glass, but nothing like the amber. The amber is just the color of my soul. It makes me happy and I enjoy it so much, so I try to display as much as possible. I have so much that I have to kind of switch it out sometimes so that I can see everything. But when I went shopping this year, I could not resist this beautiful amber pumpkin to add to my amber glass shelf display. Okay, everybody, it's all done. Here's a final look at everything. I've added the lights. I've got the lights on. Obviously, you can't see them as good as if it were a little darker outside, but it'll do for now. Tree looks incredible. I love it. Mantle looks great. Very similar to last year, but just a little brighter. And then I kept this over here really simple. I may add more to it by the time you see my full house tour. I'm not sure, but right now it's just gonna be that because I am pooped. Added my pillow here and my pillows here, so it's pretty simple this year. But like I said, come back for the full house tour and you may see more, may see less, so I'm not sure yet. All right, everybody, that's all that I have for you for today. I want to thank you all for stopping in to hang out with me for a little while. Whether you're a new friend or an old friend, doesn't matter to me. You're my friend now. Make sure as soon as you finish this video that you go over and you check out Emily's channel, Gridiron and Grace. Give her some love. Tell her I sent you. And until next time, I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.